All right, guys, I want you to remember this area right here on the inside, okay? I'm not talking about this surface. I'm talking about the inside where the wood makes contact with itself. Like on whenever I refurbish wooden parts and stuff like that, when I put stuff back together, I don't always use the original finish for everything, especially like on inside parts where it makes contact with itself. I don't like to use shellac. Shellac tends to chip. It's not as hard of a finish as, like, let's say lacquer or tung oil. Lacquer or tung oil seems to work better. Tung oil takes about 2 weeks to cure, so you got the time factor on that. So if you have time, you could do that. If not, lacquer cures a lot faster, and honestly, you could just rub it in with a cloth and it'll cure within, like, I believe 48 hours or something like that, depending on the temperature and whatnot. It's a lot quicker than tung oil, but that's usually what I do on stuff like that, because honestly, shellac is a really good finish for showing the wood. And on the inside joints like that, you don't see it. You know, it's covered. As a matter of fact, some of the most beautiful parts of the wood I've seen where it was uncovered, where you unscrew it and, you know, you see like everything else, all the other surface finishes look like crap. The wood looks really bad and you have to re-sand it down and everything like that. On the inside, you see these beautiful, unaltered, you know, aged pieces of wood that are on the inside. And that usually is the most beautiful part of whatever I'm refurbishing or restoring. It's a wonderful thing. But yeah, this is just a tip again. You know, I usually use something that's a harder finish on the inside of the wood, where it's going to make contact with wood or other parts, where it's not going to be shown anyways. People aren't going to look in there. People aren't looking for that stuff, and you know, it hopefully makes it last longer. And it's a traditional finish. Both are traditional finishes, like other things that they had back at that time, like the asphalt paint and so on. So anyways, just a tip.